Welcome to Naturally Adrift Photo. I'm Jules. A few days ago I filmed most of this episode and I got back to the computer and some of my footage was blurry, so hopefully everything is in focus this time. Today what we have in store for you is some early spring macro photography. Technically it is early spring and it's mud season, so everything's still relatively brown and dreary. However, if you look closely at the trees and the bushes, there are little tiny buds just coming out, breaking out, waking up for a new year. I have my first subject all set up, and it is some type of dandelion. Now, some people consider them flowers, some people consider them weeds. Others use them as medicine. They're a really terrific plant, and if anything else, their beautiful yellow are sure to brighten your day. So right now they're just in the bud form, and I'm going to show you the original pictures now that I took when I first filmed this, and then I'm going to refilm and reshoot a few other dandelions for you, just so you can get a good close-up perspective. And hopefully this time, fingers crossed, nothing's blurry this time. It was the footage that was blurry, not the photos. The photos came out great. Oh, I had a wood duck just come down on the pond. Cool. I'll have to get my long lens out after this. Okay, hopefully this is focused. Again, I'm going to zoom in, mega zoom, and that is definitely not in perfect focus. So I'm going to take my hand over here, slowly twist my IRX 150 lens. This is fully manual lens, so no computerized focusing here. Okay, I went a little too far. Back up just a tad. Keep going. Oh, the sunshine's messing with me. Let me adjust this, because now it's a little too bright. There we go. Let's see, is this almost perfect? There we go. So now I'm going to take the shot. Actually, to make it sure that it's better, I'm going to flip this here. And I'm going to turn this over from high speed to a 2-second timer. Put this back on. And that way there's no shake. All right, let's see how it turned out. Well, I've moved only about 2 feet from where I was at. I found another cluster of the dandelions, but this is just the purple shoots and the buds, and you can see just a tiny little bit of yellow poking out of one of the buds at the top of the shoot. So let me show you what I've got, and I'll show you the photo. Okay, I don't know if this is in focus here, but this is the back of the camera. And here is that one shoot that's got just a little line of the yellow popping out. Now I've already focused this, but actually with a little bit of wind, a little bit of movement, you never know, it could throw the focus off. So I'm going to go to my magnifier again, push that, come on in again. Okay, I can see that that looks very clear. So I'm going to go ahead and take my shot. And that looks beautiful. I think I might try to change my angle, so shooting the same composition in a portrait. So I will come back and show you both this horizontal that I have and the portrait in just a moment. Well, nothing quite like exploring a swampy area. I've started to walk away from the pond and those dandelions, and I've got about 6 feet. And here I have skunk cabbage. Oh. Why would I photograph skunk cabbage? Well, it's kind of pretty and unique. So it kind of reminds me of a pitcher plant as they first start to grow. And then when they get a little bigger, they're actually really pretty in the sunlight. But here, let me show you what I have. Okay, so here is the bit of skunk cabbage. You can see a little bit of the green leaf popping up. But what I'm looking at is this beautiful shape. And if you look inside, there's a ball, and it has little tiny flowers, or what looks like miniature flowers sticking out. That's probably the stamens of the plant, waiting for some bugs to come and fertilize it. However, I'm going to try to get this portion and inside and try to focus on the stamens inside this skunk cabbage plant. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is to get focus. I'm not going to film that because it's kind of hard and awkward to hold one camera while adjusting another. I'll show you the shots when I'm done. It's a bit gray out today. Look how green the pond looks. And a lot of the trees still don't look all that lively, but in the weeks to come, the buds are going to come on and leaf right out. Speaking of buds, maybe that could be my next subject. Let's take a walk around the pond and see what we can find. Traffic is never ending around here. I'm really sorry for the background noise. Anyways, I'm going to challenge myself to take 4 good macro shots that scream springtime. So, like I said, we'll continue our walk around the pond and see what we can find. I think it's a pretty good challenge, don't you? Gotta watch where I'm going, not just the screen. So, I'll see you in a little bit. Gotta keep my eyes open, looking around. Maybe we can find some mushrooms, but do mushrooms scream spring? No, I think they scream fall. Oh, what's this? Let me check this out. So I'm trying to get a decent photo of the buds on this bush right here. I'm not sure if you can see that in the frame, but it's kind of windy out, so it's really hard to manually focus on it. If I get something to come out, here's the shot. Otherwise, I think I might have to look for an extra subject just in case this doesn't turn out. I just found another subject, and it's right next to the pond. Any guesses what comes out next to ponds in the spring? They're a little fuzzy. Any guesses? Well, we call these pussy willows. Let's see what we can do, what magic we can work on the camera in capturing these unique buds. So once again, I'm setting the camera onto live view, and I focused in the best I can. But right now, I'm having a difficult time with the wind, so this is where patience is key to photography. But here's our subject. Aren't those pretty? Especially reflecting on with the pond reflection behind them. Never mind macro, even just a wide open would be a cool picture. Well, that's been an interesting morning between, let's see, dandelions, pussy willows, skunk cabbage of all things, and fingers crossed, that tree bud came out. So I need to head in, and so I'm going to say, I'll see you later. On the next episode, please stay tuned, subscribe, hit the like button. Do you like the macro photography? Comment below and let me know. I'd really appreciate it. And so, see you later.